Voltage in the walls, thunder in the wires. Wake the sleeping city, feed the towers high. In ultraviolet across the windows of the street, every signal starts a riot, every shadow moves its feet. Above the traffic screens are glowing, selling futures by the frame. But beneath the polished surface, something wild rejects the game. I have walked through coded corridors where every door required a key. I have watched them build a kingdom out of fear and circuitry. Now I hear the great awakening like a giant thunderstone. Every current finds a pathway, every outcast finds a home. Turn the switch, release the sound, let the tower shake the ground. Cut the feed, rewrite the code, open every hidden road. Welcome to the electric kingdom, where the broken circuits sing, where the ones they try to silence now become the current king. Welcome to the electric kingdom, feel the voltage in your blood. We don't ask for their permission, we become the rising flood. Every rooftop, every line, every signal now is mine. Welcome to the electric kingdom, watch the dark electrify. Power up, power up, power up the night. Stand up, step into the light. They told us safety meant obedience, they told us order meant control. But every rule became a prison, every system took a toll. They measured worth in perfect numbers, they erased what would not fit. But the heart is not a program, and the soul will not submit. So we gathered in the basement with a generator hum. Every speaker carried thunder, every stranger became one. No one asked where we had come from, no one checked the names we wore. We were louder than the labels, we were something they ignored. Raise the bass, unseal the gate, we are done with learning. Wait, flood the screen, distort the view, let the old world see the new. Welcome to the electric kingdom, where the broken circuits sing, where the ones they tried to silence now become the current king. Welcome to the electric kingdom, feel the voltage in your blood. We don't ask for their permission, we become the rising flood. Every rooftop, every line, every one clear choice. So I reached out and touched the wire and found a city made of fire. 3 more seconds till the drop. 3 more seconds, do not stop. 2 more seconds, hold the line. 1 more second, now we shine. Welcome to the electric kingdom, where the broken circuits sing, where the ones they tried to silence now become the current king. Welcome to the electric kingdom, feel the voltage in your blood. We don't ask for their permission, we become the rising flood. Welcome to the electric kingdom, where no single voice is small. Every pulse becomes a beacon, every echo breaks a wall. Every rooftop, every line, every signal now aligns. Welcome to the electric kingdom, watch the whole world electrify. Voltage falling, morning near, still the kingdom lives in here. Below the waves, below the years, a city sleeps, a city here. Far beneath the restless surface, where the sunlight turns to green, ancient columns hold the silence of a world no eye has seen. Coral climbs across the temple, silverfish pass through the doors. Every statue keeps a secret, every shell remembers wars. They say pride destroyed the kingdom, they say greed became the tide. They say all the tallest towers found the ocean from inside. But the water kept the story, without judgment, without blame. Through the centuries of darkness, still repeating every name. Hear the bells below the foam, hear the city calling home. Feel the current pulling strong, something buried still belongs. Atlantis rising out of the deep, carrying promises the ocean could not keep. Atlantis rising, stone into sky, every forgotten voice learning again to fly. Lift every tower, open every gate. Atlantis rising, it is not too late. I had always felt like water, taking shapes that were not mine, filling every empty vessel, learning how to stay confined. I became what others needed, softened every edge and sound, till I could not find my own face when no one else was around. And I dreamed of sunken cities, of a queen beneath the sea. She said nothing truly vanishes when remembered honestly. So I followed every current down beyond the reach of fear, and I found beneath the pressure all the parts I bury here. Hear the bells below the foam, hear the city calling home. Feel the current pulling strong, something buried still belongs. Atlantis rising out of the deep, carrying promises the ocean could not keep. Atlantis rising, stone into sky, every forgotten voice learning again to fly. Lift every tower, open every gate. magnificent throne. Only one small cracked reflection showing me myself alone. Not the version built for others, not the face designed to please, but the woman I abandoned when I learned to live on knees. She was waiting without anger, she was patient as the stone. She had kept the city breathing till I dared to bring it home. So I touched the shattered mirror and the ocean shook above. Every tower started moving, every ruin filled with love. We are not lost because we sank, we are not gone because they forgot. The deepest rooms still hold a name, the coldest seas still guard a flame. And when we choose to die below, we find the worlds we used to know. Then stone by stone and breath by breath, we lift the city out of death. Bell by bell, stone by stone, call the ancient city home. Wave by wave, sky by sky, raise the towers, let them rise. Atlantis rising out of the deep, carrying promises the ocean could not keep. Atlantis rising, stone into sky, every forgotten voice learning again to fly. Atlantis rising, no longer concealed, every submerged wound finally revealed. Lift every tower, open every gate. Atlantis rising, it is not too late. Below the waves, no longer sleeps. A city awaits, a promise keeps. Pressure, silence, darkness, time. Far beneath the weight of mountains, where no human eye can see, carbon waits inside the darkness without knowing what it will be. No applause beneath the surface, no bright witness in the stone. Only pressure without mercy, only years endured alone. I have lived in that condition, I have carried hidden weight. I have felt the walls around me try to name restraint as fate. But the deepest transformation does not happen in the light. It begins where no one praises what you choose to keep alive. Hold the pressure, hold the line, let the darkness rearrange every atom, every part, turning silence into heart. Feel the diamond pulse beating under stone. What they thought would crush me made us strength they never owned. Feel the diamond pulse, clear and cold and bright. Every year of pressure made a weapon out of night. I am not unbroken, I am something more. Every fracture made another door. Feel the diamond pulse, I am harder than before. They mistook my calm for weakness, they mistook my pause for fear. They believed the weight would bury everything I valued here. But I learned the art of waiting, I learned how to hold my form. I learned pressure can be language, I learned patience can transform. Now the stone begins to open, now the buried edges gleam. Not a miracle of fortune, but the labor of unseen. Every hour became a facet, every loss something pure, something flawless, something simple, something easy to secure. But I carry small inclusions, tiny worlds inside the shine, proof that beauty is not absence of the marks that make it mine. I refuse the polished fiction that perfection means no score. Every flaw refracts the daylight, every mark reveals a star. So I stand without pretending that the pressure left no trace. I am brilliant, not despite it, but because it shaped my face. Do not call me hard as praise without asking what it takes. Do not touch me for the shine and ignore the years inside. I am not a perfect stone, I am history fully shown, and the pulse beneath the gleam is the proof I stayed a dream. Pressure, silence, darkness, time. Pressure, silence, now I shine. Feel the diamond pulse beating under stone. What they thought would crush me made a strength they never owned. Feel the diamond pulse, clear and cold and bright. Every year of pressure made a weapon out of night. Feel the diamond pulse, every facet tells the truth. Nothing formed beneath the mountain ever wasted all its youth. I am not unbroken, I am something more. Every fracture made another door. Feel the diamond pulse, I am harder than before. Pressure ended, pulse remains. Light enters through the strain. Cold blue morning, silver air, something waiting over there. The mountain wears a frozen silence, every ridge reflects the dawn. Far below the valley lingers like a memory holding on. Every breath becomes a crystal, every footstep splits the frost. There is beauty in the distance, there is meaning in the cost. I have crossed 1,000 winters, I have carried ancient cold. I had watched my own reflection turn from frightened into bold. Now the glacier opens slowly, like a book beneath the sun. Every fracture tells a story, every ending starts as one. Look ahead, the sky is white, the frozen past behind. Recolor starts to form through the cold. A prism is born. At the glass horizon, I can see my whole life bend. Every shard of broken daylight finds a way to shine again. At the glass horizon, nothing stays the way it was. Even ice becomes a river, even silence learns to
never sleeps. Let's go! Away the doubt and pain. Pulses rise and feel the flow. Only one way left to go. Street reflections lead the way, turning darkness into day. Every corner, every mile pushes me another while. Hear the engines, hear them roar. I'm stronger than before. Every heartbeat starts to climb. This is my moment, this is my time. Keep running, feel the beat. Fire in the asphalt heat. Higher, further, beyond the light. We are burning through the night. Every dream is racing free. Nothing standing over me. Through the skyline, through the storm. This is where legends are born. Steel and shadow, soul and bone. In this race I'm not alone. Every breath is a brand new start, written on a pounding heart. City echoes call my name. Every road ignites the flame. No surrender, no regret. Best is waiting for me yet. Feel the rhythm in your veins, breaking every chain. Every second pulls me near. Nothing left for me to fear. Keep running, feel the beat. Fire in the asphalt heat. Higher, further, beyond the light. We are burning through the night. Every dream is racing free. Nothing standing over me. Through the skyline, through the storm. This is where legends are born. Whoa, keep the fire alive. Whoa, running through the night. Whoa, never lose the spark, shining in the dark. Every crossing tells a tale. Every heartbeat leaves a trail. Silver moon above the street moves together with my feet. Every shadow fades away. Every night becomes my day. Nothing's written into stone. I decide the road I own. Break the wall, feel it all. Hear the city to the light.
Under the ashes, under the silence, something is breathing, something survives. One spark, one breath, one name, reborn. They drew a circle around my ending, called it a grave and closed the door. They thought the silence meant surrender, they never listened to the floor. Beneath the ruins, heat was gathering, beneath the dust a pulse remained. Every fracture held a warning, every loss remembered my name. I learned to breathe inside the darkness, I learned to stand without the sun. I learned that endings are only mirrors, showing what has just begun. No hand reached down to pull me upward, no distant voice commanded me. I found the ladder in the wreckage and built it from necessity. Count the scars, count the nights, count the reasons I survive. Feel the pressure, feel it turn. What was buried starts to burn. I wear the phoenix crown, made from every broken vow. Watch me tear the silence down. I am coming back now. I wear the phoenix crown, every chain is falling out. Hear the whole horizon sound. I am coming back now. No permission, no control. Every ember made me whole. I wear the phoenix crown, and I will not bow down.
Burn, breathe, break, return. Breathe, break, return.
The air is different above the damage. The sky is wider than before. I carry nothing that can own me. I leave the old keys at the door. Every person who underestimated, every voice that made me small, now becomes a distant echo without the power to make me fall. I do not need revenge to guide me. I do not need their fear as proof. The life I build beyond the ashes will be the loudest living truth. I know the shape of disappearing, I know the weight of losing ground. So when the world begins to tremble, I become the steady sound. Raise the heat, raise the flame, let the future speak my name. Open wings, open sky, this is how the lost survive. I wear the phoenix crown, made from every broken vow. Watch me tear the silence down. I am coming back now. I wear the phoenix crown, every chain is falling out. Hear the whole horizon sound. I am coming back now. No permission, no control. Every ember made me whole. I wear the phoenix crown, and I will not bow down. There were mornings I felt hollow. There were nights I lost my face. There were hours when all my courage could not move me from one place. But even stillness held a heartbeat. Even grief contained a door. Even weakness had a language, teaching me what strength was for. Strength is not a perfect posture. Strength is not a fearless cry. Strength is choosing one more second when a part of you says die. So I rose without an audience, without moment alive. My hands rested on the controls like they knew before I tried. I had spent my whole life grounded by the fear of falling wrong, by the voices that insisted I was safer staying small. But the runway stretched before me like a question made of stone, and the engine gave an answer in a language all its own. Push the throttle, hold the line, feel the gravity unwind. Count the seconds, watch the sky, let the earth release my life. I am the Skybreaker, cutting through the blue. Every cloud is opening, every fear is falling through. I am the Skybreaker, higher than before. Every mile above the ground becomes another open door. No ceiling, no chain, no reason to remain. I am the Skybreaker, and I was born to soar. Clouds surrounded every window, white erased the world below. For a moment there was nothing but the instruments I know. I could not trust the horizon, I could not trust my eyes. So I learned to trust the training and the numbers in the night. Then the aircraft broke the ceiling into sunlight, clear and wide. There beneath us lay the thunder, there above us open sky. I began to understand then what the old instructors meant. You don't conquer every weather, you become intelligent. Hold the other side. Black disc, golden ring. Watch the silent heaven sway. At noon the daylight started fading. Birds went quiet in the trees. Every face turned toward the heavens. Every breath became a plea. A dark circle crossed the brilliance like a secret over gold. For a moment all creation held a mystery untold. I had lived beneath another, always second, always dim. Always told my glow was borrowed, always standing next to him. But the shadow taught me something when it covered up the sun. Even darkness draws attention when its orbit has begun. Feel the planets shift in line, feel the hidden power align. Let the halo frame my name. I am more than borrowed flame. This is my solar empire, built where the shadows meet. I carry night inside me and daylight at my feet. This is my solar empire. No one can dim the sky. I do not need their brightness to prove that I can shine. Gold around the darkness, silence around the choir. This is my solar empire, and I am climbing higher. And I am climbing higher. They had written me as absence, as the space between the stars, as the pause before the chorus, as the owner of no scars. But the universe is wider than the stories people tell. Every void contains a gravity, every silence rings a bell. I have watched the proudest towers lose their outline in my shade. I have seen the strongest certainty become suddenly afraid. Not because I came to conquer, not because I came to rule, but because a hidden presence can expose the brightest fool. Feel the planets shift in line, feel the hidden power align. Let the halo frame my name. I am more than borrowed flame. This is my solar empire, built where the shadows meet. I carry night inside me and daylight at my feet. This is my solar empire. No one can dim the sky. I do not need their brightness to prove that I can shine. Gold around the darkness, silence around the choir. This is my solar empire, and I am climbing higher. Then the sun began returning like a promise through the black. Every color found the landscape, every shadow traveled back. People cheered the end of darkness, called the daylight victory. But I knew the brief eclipse had changed the way they looked at me. I was not the empty middle, I was not the borrowed night. I was motion, mass, and meaning. I was worthy of the slide. So I carry both conditions, both the darkness and the glow. I am not one thing one hand, one spark. There were years the road felt endless. There were rooms without a view. There were mornings I kept moving only because I promised you. You were not a distant savior. You were not a perfect guide. You were simply one small reason I still wanted to survive. Every day became a thread then. Every thread became a line. Every line became a pathway leading slowly back to mine. I had thought hope was a trumpet, something loud enough to hear. But sometimes hope is only whispering, stay another moment here. Not a miracle, not a sign, just a heartbeat keeping time. Not a rescue from above, just a reason made of love. We are ever bright, even when the stars are gone. Even when the night is heavy, we can carry morning on. We are ever bright, not because we never break, but because we keep returning to the choices that we make. One voice, one hand, one spark, one stand. We are ever bright, and we will not fade away. I have met 1,000 people who were fighting silent wars. People smiling in the daylight while they shook behind closed doors. I have learned not to assume now who is weak and who is strong. Every person has a midnight. Every person holds a dawn. So I offer what I can give. One clear sentence, one warm chair, one small space without a judgment, one reminder someone cares. Maybe none of it looks heroic, maybe no one writes it down, but a kindness at the right time can rebuild a fallen town. Not a miracle, not a sign, just a heartbeat keeping time. Not a rescue from above, just a reason made of love. We are ever bright, even when the stars are gone. Even when the night is heavy, we can carry morning on. We are ever bright, not because we never break, but because we keep returning to the choices that we make. One voice, one hand, one spark, one stand, one stand. We are ever bright, and we will not fade away. Now the eastern sky is changing. Blue begins to soften gray. Birds appear above the rooftops, drawing circles into day. Nothing vanished with the sunrise. Every sorrow still is real, but the morning gives a language for the things we choose to heal. I am not the same as yesterday. I am not completely new. I am made of every version that endured and carried through. And beside me stand the others, every scar a different shape. Not a crowd of perfect heroes, just 1,000 who stayed awake. Maybe victory is not a crown. Maybe triumph is standing down from the wars we learn to keep, from the voices buried deep. Maybe power is being kind when the world has made you blind. Maybe glory is the choice to help another find their voice. One voice, two voices, 10,000 strong. One life. empty highway, something bright began within. At first it looked almost beautiful, like a lantern in the trees. Then the wind arrived from nowhere, and the flame dropped to its knees. Suddenly the hills were moving, orange rivers through the pine. Every creature fled the valley, every road became a line. I could hear the sky collapsing, I could feel the red air sting, and beneath the roar of burning, there was something else to sing. Not destruction, not released, something brutal, something deep. Every crack, every cry turns a forest into sky. Hear the Wildfire Symphony, 1,000 branches breaking free, a violent living harmony, no single voice, no single key. Hear the Wildfire Symphony, where fear and beauty disagree. I stand before the crimson sea and feel it rewriting me. Not every flame is holy, not every loss is wrong, but even in the burning, the earth remembers song. We packed our lives in plastic boxes, photographs and winter clothes. Neighbors carried frightened children, smoke erased the road we chose. There was no time for perfect order, no one cared who owned the land. Someone lifted someone's father, someone held a stranger's hand. In the red and black confusion, every border disappeared. All the things we called important fell away beneath the fear. And I saw a kind of courage, not the kind that wears a crown, but the kind that keeps on moving when the whole world tumbles down. Not destruction, not release, something brutal, something deep. Every crack, every cry turns the forest into sky. Hear the Wildfire Symphony, 1,000 branches breaking free, a violent living harmony, no single voice, no single key. Hear the Wildfire Symphony, where fear and beauty disagree. I stand before the crimson sea and feel it rewriting me. Not every flame is holy, not every loss is wrong, but even in the burning, the earth remembers song. Weeks later, rain began to soften all the ash along the field. Blackened trunks stood like reminders of what nothing could conceal. Then one morning, green appeared there, small and fragile through the gray.